This week, we're taking on the subject of repentance. Repentance is that inconvenient confession of wrong and the desire to change. We would draw the line between repentance and apology this way. Apology says, I'm sorry, I know I hurt you, I know I did something out of bounds. But apology does not make the statement of, I plan to change or need to change. It's simply a recognition. Perhaps one of the most significant demonstrations of apology without repentance comes from Exodus. On 2 occasions, Pharaoh invited Moses to come into his presence, and Pharaoh apologized. It actually made the statement of, I've been wrong. Wow, what a statement. Pharaoh says, I've been wrong. A person in power and authority says, I've been wrong. Repentance, however, would have required Pharaoh to take the next step. Since I've been wrong, I will change. Repentance is that act where we confess that we've missed it and we desire to change. In this week, we're going to invite you to take a look at a number of passages. Perhaps one passage most familiar to us is Luke chapter 15. 3 different stories of lostness are shared here by Jesus. He talks about the lost sheep. It can't find its way home. It doesn't even perhaps know that it's lost. It's an interesting story about how does the lost sheep teach us about repentance. Maybe that's a question for you to consider this week. And then there's the story of the lost coin. It too doesn't know, it doesn't have the ability to recognize lostness, but it's lost. So what does that story teach us about being lost and even the subject of repentance? I really like that one because in the spiritual sense of repentance, I know that I need something outside of myself to teach me repentance and guide me on that journey. The next story, of course, is the Prodigal Son. I'd like to have you open the window of your own personal journey in this wonderful, wonderful confession. Jump right into this, maybe in your own walk this week. As the son finally approaches home and he has the first interaction with his father, he makes this statement, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. Jesus, in telling this story, I think draws a very direct line between the parable of this son and the reality of King David. For when King David became aware of his sin of murder and adultery, his confession, his plea for repentance is first and foremost acknowledging, it is against you, O God, that I have sinned. There's a lot to the topic of repentance. And so this week, as you and I continue the journey of making things right, let us consider the different aspects of being lost, being found, and being accepted by a healing, holy Father. I pray for myself and you that in this journey of repentance, we will find that it is a safe thing, it is a healing thing, it is a holy thing to find renewal, to find beginnings, to find forgiveness in this journey of repentance. God bless you as you journey through His Word, as you find that He walks with you and helps you move from maybe living at distance to living in the intimacy of His acceptance. God bless you in your journey this week.